Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have a bit of a different video. If you are a new subscriber, you might have seen we do publish a lot of FIFA 20 player reviews, but this channel isn't just about player reviews. It's about hopefully helpful tip videos, guides, things like that, and also videos like this where I aim to help you guys actually get a greater understanding of what are the cards to go for in the market if you have a set amount of coins. And this video did really well for me at the start of the year. We actually did the best icons in FIFA 20 under 1 million coins. We're going to be revisiting that today because I think the market has obviously changed so much. With Team of the Year, I think we've had since then, we've had Team of the Season currently. The market has dropped so much, guys, so we are going to be looking at some amazing cards which do come in at under 1 million coins. I'm going to give an explanation as to why these cards are so good for their price, and yeah, most of them I've tested as well, so I can let you guys know how I did rate them in game. So if you enjoy it, smash a like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content, guys. Let's just get into it. Let's not waste any more time, because I remember this last time I was talking and all of a sudden the video was like 13 minutes. Let's just shut up. Let's get into it. Let's focus on the first player. This is in no particular order, and if I've missed any players, let me know down in the comments as well, because I will have missed some players. I just know there's some hidden gems out there which people might see. And yeah, we'll start off very cheap. We actually start off under 500,000 coins. This Michael Laudrup is an absolute gem. 330,000 coins. There are a bunch of reasons why he's good. 4-star, 4-star. Pace. Finishing is really good in game. Don't let that 86 finishing deceive you. He's a fantastic cam, left cam, right cam. Striker even. I think he'd do a really good job at striker. He's so versatile for a player that comes in at 330,000. The best thing about this card is actually the fact that you can get him from icon swaps. You can get this card from icon swaps. Highly recommend him. The work rates, everything about the card pushes me into thinking I might actually get him from icon swaps. I still have I think 14 swap tokens available to me if I really wanted to grind them out, but Laudrup's a nice little cheaper option, and I think it's a nice way to start this video because he is just so good. Up next, we do go for Rio Ferdinand, and there are a bunch of different Rios you can go for. You can go for the 700,000 Prime card, you can go for the base card, which was in the first icon swaps, 575,000 coins. If I had to choose though, I would honestly go for the Prime. He's the one I've used the most for 700,000 coins, and I say under 1 million coins. It is based on the Xbox price. The pace on this card is exceptional. 6'2" in game, he feels absolutely massive. And I think he is one of the best centre-backs in the game. This one probably is the best centre-back in the game. The prime icon moments. Rio Ferdinand, and you can see why them stats are absolutely phenomenal. He has the pace to keep up with some of the best attackers in the game. Some of the best new team of the season attackers. Rio Ferdinand for me, I don't know, he's top 3 centre-backs. Definitely top 3 centre-backs in this game, especially this one. Unbelievable. On to the next one. We go back to an attacking option. This one is the one I use on my account, and he's really good. But the 90 rated comes in at under 900,000 on the Xbox. PS4 obviously 1.25. I just went off the Xbox prices. That's what I use. I did own this 90 rated Dalglish before I was lucky enough to pack the Prime Dalglish. Finishing on this card, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got the work rates. He's got pretty much everything you need for a meta striker in this game. The only complaint is for this Dalglish is I would probably prefer to have the Ben Yedder. I'd probably prefer to have Ben Yedder. For some reason, Ben Yedder in this game is just so good. But Kenny Dalglish, I think don't write him off. He is really good, especially this Prime one. Is a brilliant card for me in game. Saves me so much. Up next, we go for base Carlos Alberto Capita. Under 500,000 coins for this card is a steal in my opinion. I see Run the Foot Market use him a lot. I think he really does enjoy him. And when you see a consistent Elite 1 player going for a card like this, you know that he's going to be really good. Now, take recommendations from people that I've seen on YouTube, on Twitch, and also from myself. 4-star weak foot for a defender. Pace, he's got the physicality, strength 88, aggression probably a bit low, but I think in game, icons just have a special feel. And that's why I like to focus on icons in this game. And that's why I originally switched from a PS to an Xbox, because I wanted to experience these icons. And then the next year, they all came out on the PS. Up next, a bargain in my opinion, is Pavel Nedved's regular card. Nearly under 1 million on the Prime Icon Moments, but I've gone for the middle one. I think it's actually the best version apart from this Prime Icon Moments one, which has just insane boosts, the shooting and the pace and the dribbling. But this middle one is so reliable. Loved him more than Neymar for most of the year, but that's because I was playing Neymar as a left forward. This Nedved is amazing at left forward because he runs all game long. He has the stamina. He has the strength that Neymar lacks. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. I think he's amazing in this game, guys. I really, really do recommend Pavel Nedved. If you miss watching Kurt streams like I do, he used Pavel Nedved. Absolutely loved him. So Pavel Nedved gets a shout out for being under 300,000 coins. Absolutely insane. Up next, Moments Cannavaro. So good. He's just honestly superb on this game. I was actually thinking of bringing him back. Maybe I will for next weekend to my weekend league team because I really do regret not getting him from the final icon swaps. Could have had him in my team for this weekend alongside like Flashback Boateng, who would have been so good. The pace, the defending, the physical. There is nothing this guy lacks really as a centre-back. He's brilliant at transitioning the ball out of defence. He's brilliant at winning aerial duels, to be honest, on this game. You wouldn't really think it, but he is. He's fast. He's just an absolute leader in defence. If you struggle defensively, if you've got a million coins, if that's the area you are focusing on, look no further than prime icon Moments Cannavaro. Previous years, you might not have thought he would be so good, but this year, he's just an absolute beast. Speaking of attacking beast, this one comes in at under 1 million on both consoles. So Hristo Stoichkov. The problem with this card is the 3-star weak foot, but if you get past that, he's got the pace, he's got the shooting, he's got the physicals. He is a brilliant card on this game. You can see you can play him left wing, right wing, central cam, or striker. I'd probably play him at striker because I don't know if his style is really suited to a cam. I would play him at striker. I think he'd be absolutely phenomenal there. Passing's great on the cards. Shooting is fantastic. 96 finishing. Pace is really good too. So to see a card like this, a prime icon Moment Stoichkov coming in at under 1 million, I think I would definitely check that out. Up next, another one that I've seen Run the Foot Market use a hell of a lot, and that is Baby Vieira. I used this card when he was in the icon swaps to review him. Really love the card. I think for under 700,000 coins, it's not the 88 Vieira, it's not the 91 Vieira, but what you do get with this one is you get the physical presence, you get the I don't know, you come up against Vieira, you notice it. You see a Vieira in your opponent's team, you're like, damn, I'm in for a tough match in that midfield. You can bet that he'll be decent against any other team of the season midfielder at the moment. Maybe he won't be able to run all game long, 85 stamina, but I do think he is very good still in this game and a tough guy to play against. Up next, one for me, which is just so good. One of the best midfielders I've used all year. Moments Clarence Seedorf. 93 rated centre mid. Them stats are just crazy good. If you haven't seen the review for some of these cards, check out the channel. I should have reviewed quite a few of them. I know we've reviewed Nedved. I'm not sure if we've reviewed Cannavaro. We've reviewed a bunch of them. That's why I can give you guys a good understanding of how they actually play. 4-star. He will be one of the best midfielders you use this year. Put him up there with the likes of Team of the Year De Jong. And he was better for me than 90 Hullet. I don't know if that's just me, guys, but I felt like he finished everything with that 84 finishing. He was phenomenal. Really a top card on this game. And up next, another top midfielder, Emmanuel Petit, another icon swaps card, under 1 million. Another one which I regret not doing because I have Blanc in the team currently. Can you imagine just bringing Moments Petit in to replace Blanc? Would have been like a natural successor, but Petit is so good. If you've used any version of Petit apart from the left back card, you will agree with me. Up next, Mateus, the midfielder. 695,000 coins for this card. Even the Prime is coming in at nearly 1 million coins on the Xbox. This crash is real, and you can get some absolutely amazing cards. For me, if I had to choose though, I would go for this Petit. If you are on a budget of 1 million, I would go for Petit out of Mateus and Petit. Up next, we've got George Best. 1 million coins on the Xbox, crazy. 1.3 on the PS4. But George Best is one of the best players in FIFA, no pun intended. Just because he has the agility, the touch, the finishing, the pace, everything this guy does in FIFA is normally very good. Don't know if he's as good as previous years, but this year I do enjoy him a lot in this game. Up next, we go for Garrincha. And again, one in icon swaps. I think Garrincha, he's good. Is he so good? Is he as good as Best? I wouldn't put him as good as Best, but he's a very fun card to use on this game with a 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He's a bit weak though. 54 aggression, 66 strength. Something to consider and something to consider. I would rather go for like a Team of the Season Morris above this card. Last few then, we've got Zanetti. Prime Icon Moment Zanetti coming in at under 800,000 coins, 950 on the PS4. This guy's really good because you can play him right back, you can play him left back, you can play him CDM, you can play him centre mid. I think he'll be just phenomenal. You can even play him at centre-back. I just think he is really good. Fun to use in the draft. I always pick him in the draft. He's got the weak foot. Absolute beast in this game. I like a Kante on steroids. Next, probably one of the another best defenders in this game. 880,000, sorry, for Moments Blanc on FIFA 20. It's just insane. He's probably up there with Rio Ferdinand, some of the best centre-backs on the game. Really think he's good. 6'4", an absolute beast in game, guys. Honestly, so good. And for the prime Blanc to be coming in at 533,000 is just insane too. He is one of the best defenders in the game. And finally, a bit of a strange one. We've gone for Moments Lehmann. 240,000, but I actually think he's the best goalkeeper in the game. Always take him in draft. I think I've heard people say he is really good for them too. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a quick look at some of the best icons that I think you guys can go pick up for 100,000 coins. If there's anyone for 100,000 coins, for a million coins, sorry, million coins, it's a hell of a lot to be spending, but the market crash is real. You can get some absolute gems. My pick of the bunch would probably be that Clarence Seedorf. He's just so good in game. And the Laurent Blanc, some end game icons. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. If I missed anyone out, let me know down in the comments. Hopefully, I'll see you soon for more FIFA 20 Team of the Season content. But I just wanted to bring this video to you guys today. See you later.